Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Hey guys, it's almost bell. So we're running our first round in our Centurion here, and yeah, I guess I'll run third person for a while. Definitely want to keep an eye on your teammates. So I'm not going to explain the game type. It doesn't really matter. Here's the thing you need to be concentrating on as a new person. It's not where you can cap and how fast. It's sticking with the team. Sticking with the team is the name of this game. It's all about focus fire. 2-on-1 is so hard to win. It's all about, you know, supporting your teammates, shooting at what they're shooting at, cycling in and out as you take damage to make sure they can't focus a target down. You don't want to be the first one in. You don't want to leave your guys hanging. You don't want to split up as a team. You know, if you look at your mini-map and you see that your team is splitting up, you got to get in chat and say something. You got to be like, hey guys, you know, maybe stack up on this big guy. This is, when in doubt, if there is an Atlas and it has this ECM icon over them, it's where you want to be, okay? ECM is basically a radar bubble, and it's super awesome. And a couple of light mechs and the Atlas DDC have ECM. They're the only ones who can equip it. And so it's sort of like being invisible. Long-range missiles can't hit you. Like, there are ways to get around it, but it's much harder. Hopefully this guy doesn't wander off on his own, because you don't want to leave him undefended, but you also can't afford to be the only guy that goes with him. It's all about risk management. So right now it looks like they're attacking our base, so we're going to go ahead and head back. We're going to cycle targets. We've got a Jenner. It's a light. We got a Raven 3L. It's another light. Another Jenner. I'm going to switch perspectives so I can actually try to aim. Now unfortunately SRMs are not good for hitting lights, but lasers are. Oh my god, missile bay doors. Much better. Alright. So remember what I was saying about that shutting down thing. So we're switching targets. This guy looks like he's smoking. He's cored out from behind. So we're going to try to sneak up behind him and then hit him in the back while he's not licking. We're firing one laser at a time so we don't overheat. And there we go. Now overheating when you're going to get the kill, that's pretty much the only time you want to do it. And this guy's down. Okay, so right now, looking at the top of the scoreboard, we're up 5-1. Momentum builds in this game quickly. Right now, it's basically unfathomable for them to win. They made an early charge. It failed. A lot of their lights are dead. Not a lot of our guys are heavily damaged. In fact, that's another thing. Check this out. Hit the Q key. It shows the health percentage and name of all the people on your team. When you're looking around for like who's looking good, who's looking bad, how are my teammates doing, hold down the Q key. Now because we have no long-range weapons, we are just sort of hugging corners, just sort of sitting around. We can't really climb these walls very well. We don't have jump jets. Pulse lasers probably won't even reach, unfortunately. It's a nice build. I like that. I'd have to try that. So, you know, again, I'm just not getting greedy here. You know, I could just rush in, and I might even get a kill. But just not nearly as good as staying alive. Especially Centurions. Centurions, they just don't die. They are incredible mechs at just staying alive forever. So Centurions are a really fun medium, and if you're gonna buy a medium to start off with, I gotta say, get the Centurion. What a great mech. I'm actually ashamed I don't own it. Oh, by the way, yeah, as you saw, I was having a little trouble getting up the hill there. It's basically going up 45-degree incline, you just stop dead. So you gotta try to take the hills at angles and do all sorts of funky stuff. But, you know, going up these kinds of walls, it makes jump jets super, super valuable. If there were any mechs with jump jets that didn't have single heat sinks,
New target acquired.
I would definitely be doing that. I'm always cycling targets. Like, whenever targets are available, I'm looking around. This guy looks weak right now. You know, this guy looks like he's trying to exit stage left. I don't think so, right? Remember, that back armor's weak. Never stop shooting that back armor. Just like that. He's weak. Look at that back armor. Look at that back armor. No clue what's going on.
Acquired.
Your job in a medium, right? You can't take a ton of punishment. I mean, Centurions are sort of the exception to the rule about that, but even they can't take that much beating. Gotta be smart. So you want to just sort of sneak around, look where they're weak, and poke holes. Just like that. So, yeah, that was sort of some running commentary on running a medium.